Hi everyone, hope you're doing well from wherever you're watching this channel, depending on your time zone. Now, yesterday I was busy far away from the studio, and that's why we were not able to update you here timely. But we will be looking into some of the stories so that if there's anything to analyze, then we bring that discussion here again. But some time back, William Ruto came out to defend Adani. And this was to do with the takeover of Adani taking over Ketraco. They are now even coming into the issue of electricity supply. So Ruto was here to tell us that Adani is the best deal to have. Remember, he was defending it after we had our own serious differences with Adani taking over Jomo Kenyatta International Airport. So the move by Adani to take over JKIA had been put to a hold by the court with various reasons. And that's why Ruto came out vehemently defending Adani, that this is the way to go. We must support it. That it is here to benefit Kenyans. That was his position.
Transmission lines. I am very happy that for the first time in Kenya today, we will have a transmission line from here in Menengai that will go to Olkalau, that will go to Nanyuki, supply power to that region all the way to Meru. They will for the first time access geothermal power from Menengai. That investment is being made by the private sector. The Adani Group are investing in the transmission line. Their money, 95 billion. We would have otherwise gone to borrow that money, burden the people of Kenya. This is now a private sector investment, the same way Keshan here is a private sector investment, the same way Sosian is a private sector investment. We will pay for that transmission line using a wheeling charge that has been negotiated. And it is important for us as a nation to appreciate that a partnership between public and the private sector gives us a win-win outcome where we can deliver public services and public goods using the efficiency of the private sector, investment of the private sector, as a way of supporting overall development in our country. I urge the Geothermal Development Corporation to develop and sustain a high capacity to offer effective leadership in driving Kenya's energy transition.
Now, after that, yesterday, the move by Adani to take over Ketraco and major contracts in this country was put to a hold. For example, if you go in a Saturday Nation, court now blocks Adani power deal. You read the Standard, Ruto blow as Adani 95 billion Kenyan shillings deal blocked. That is now the situation. There are reasons why the court is blocking Adani deal. Serious reasons. But Ruto want to put it look like it is now the court fighting Adani. But we have serious reasons to question the move by the government to have Adani take over major projects in this country. I want us to look into that, but just a quick request for those who are watching and you have not yet subscribed, please consider subscribing. To our returning subscribers, I must say thank you so much. And again, to all our viewers, please give this video a thumbs up. Thank you so much, and back to this discussion. Now, there is just one question that Kenyans are asking themselves, and it is part of the reason why the court is blocking Adani. The issue of public participation, the issue of transparency, the question about single sourcing, these are major reasons why Adani is putting to a hold. It is also the major reasons why Kenyans are doubting Adani. What majority of us have been made to believe is that there is a Kenyan face behind the Indian company called Adani. Adani is just being used by people who have that money. They are trying to clean it, but above all, people who have a bad motive to take that which belongs to Kenyans just for themselves. We are being auctioned, not even to these Indian companies, but some Kenyans who have a bad motive wanachukua tu inchi hivi ikuwe kwa mikono yao, so that they are in charge and be in a position to control everything in this country. You know, when you have money, resources, you can control everything, including our politics. You can be the one saying so and so should be the president, this one should not be. You know, the power of money. That is what these people are looking for, so that even if they are out of power and they are in charge and control of these resources, they define our politics. They give the direction. So the court is just asking a simple question. Why is it that there was no public participation in Adani taking over Kenya Power? They are disregarding our constitution that recognizes public participation. Involve people on matters that is going to, affect them directly or indirectly. Public was not involved in Adani taking over Kenya Power. That's one reason. So why are you bypassing the people, yet you want to hand over a property belonging to the people to private sector? Yes, you're telling us Adani is good, but what is this that you are hiding even to share the contract agreement between Adani and the government of Kenya to take over Ketraco? Those are the major questions that Kenyans are asking. What is this you're hiding from the public? You have signed a document between a private sector and an entity, a parastatal, but you are hiding it. Is it a personal issue, or this is a property that involved people's resources that was collected in the name of taxes to put up such a parastatal? Now you want to hand over silently. You don't want people to know what is going on. You don't want us to know about the agreement. And you want people to keep quiet. This motive makes Kenyans to question so many things. Remember, JKIA was going, as I'm speaking right now, it should be in individuals' hands for 30 good years. And for you to do any new airport in this country, or even to repair the other, is it 38? You know, tuko na karibu 38 airports under Kenya Airport Authority, KAA. Say that if you want to improve Eldoret Airport, will it be done? If they say yes, if no, you stop. Kisumu International Airport, you want to improve anything, ask them. But they are in control of one airport, JKI. that for 30 years you cannot build a new airport in this country. That's the deal. Lakini hawataki kuwe public in public so that people will know this agreement. They don't want to make it a public document. We're being auctioned. So as Kenyans, we have no problem with the investor coming here to do their business. But we have so many questions with the investors who come here. Then the government goes ahead to sign agreements that they don't want to make it public, yet they are handing over a public property to an individual for a period of time. Hata ikuwe ni mwaka mmoja. Mali ni ya umma, si ya Ruto, si ya serikali ya Kenya Kwanza, ni ya wananchi wa Kenya, Republic of Kenya. Si mali ya UDA. Haikuwa ofisi ya UDA ama biashara ya UDA walikuwa wanapeana. But they reduce it to an individual or a political party. Ni kama ni yao. That's where Kenyans say no. So the court has put it to a hold, and they will need to make a final decision on this. The biggest problem we will have here is that even the courts, they might be compromised in one way or another. Some judges might be targeted as individuals, such that they can be influenced either through threat, intimidation, or being coerced to make a decision that will favor this individual. So they are even so much determined, despite the fact that the court would want to try and do the right thing. That's also another problem we are having. See, it is that Kenyans are winning this. No, it has just been put to a hold. But later, they might have their way. So it is time also for Kenyans to come out and defend that which belongs to them. Whether they feel that it's not good, it's not right, it's questionable. Like the issue of Adani, I smell a rotten rat. Kuna shida kubwa. Kuna hewa chafu inakuja. So we have to question these things rather than watching in silence, and we will have nothing to transfer to the upcoming generations simply because few individuals decided that they will take these things into their hands. Tusinyamaze tu na mali ya umma inaenda. So, applaud to William Ruto, but he is still going to fight to have his way. When you have a president who comes out and defends an entity, yet the procedure is not consistent in line with our constitution, then what I say? What is his interest in defending Adani? We also question that. So many things. I don't know your views, but let us meet in the comment section to continue with this discussion. Thank you so much, and see you in our next video.